Hey guys, it's Erin, and we are back with another mixed media menagerie, which is a collaboration between Laura and Nicole and myself. And here are the lovely selection of goodie prompts that we are going to work with for the month of September. Now, if you don't have all of the ephemera, if you don't have all of the supplies, just use what you have on hand and play along with us anyways. I will put everything I use down in the description box below. And let's see, anything else? Let's just jump into the goodies. So this month's drop was by Laura, and before I get into that, we have an awesome little sponsor. It may be an artist on YouTube here or Instagram that you know. The amazingly fabulous Nina Fickett has created her own line of washi tapes, and we are going to give 2 of these tapes away to a winner. Look at this. Is that not stunning? Oh. So, in order to win, you need to make sure that you are following Nina Fickett on Instagram, plus all 3 of us Menagerie gals. All of the links to those will be down in the description box below. You must like all 3 of the Menagerie posts here over on Instagram, and then also leave us each a comment. You'll get bonus points if you save our posts or share the posts, and follow us on YouTube here, of course. And, just comment about them. So we'll pick 2 random winners this month. And then also, if you use the hashtag over on Instagram with your finished project, you have a chance to win this ephemera pack right here. So if that looks like something you want to do, then be sure to use that hashtag Mixed Media Menagerie over on Instagram. So we've got a lot of goodies here this month to play with. And I'm going to open up my book. And there's a jean page, but I'm not really going to worry about it. I have been struggling a lot since I got back from my sister's memorial, and so I'm just going to take it easy and jump in here and just do a 1-pager. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of clear gesso. And the first prompt for this month is a texture tool. And I'm using this little scraper. Now, normally it's not a texture tool, but because it has so many crusties from other paints and stuff on it, it's leaving a lot of little fun textury bits. And now I'm going to take some acrylic paints from Dina Wakley, and green is our color. So I'm going to take this kind of key lime green on the outside and then the brighter green on the inside, and I'm going to get it super, super watery. Now, this is where that clear gesso is going to come in really cool, because the way the paint lays on top of the gesso is going to be different from just the straight up paper that has no gesso on it, and that texture is going to come through from our little smushy tool. So look, you can already see it coming in, and I'm just going to get it a little bit more wet, and instead of wasting extra paper to take off that green, I'm just going to use that denim. Why not? It's just a blank page that's not going to be used, and now it has some fun little green. So I'm going to take a stamp here and a little bit of ink. Again, I'll use all of the colors and the supplies, the names and stuff down in the description box below, so you can find them there. But I'm just going to stamp around willy-nilly and bring out this gorgeous tape. And now, because we have that texture, it's not going to stick down very well. So I'm just going to grab some Uhu glue stick and just kind of give it a little bit more lovin's. And now we're going to take that molding paste, which is another one of the prompts this month, and I'm going to dye it. I'm going to add a little bit of that blue color from the Dina Wakley paint, and that is what I'm going to smush through this lovely word stencil here. And I'm not going to put it everywhere. I'm just going to I want to sort of segregate it into the middle and towards the middle, well, I said middle a lot there, but the middle of the page, but also shift it off to the left so it's a little bit more near the crack. So that is what I'm going to do here. And then make sure when you're done that you wash that really good, so it doesn't dry and get all crusty all over your stencil. Now go ahead and dry that really good. You can do it air dry or use the heat tool, which I did here. And I liked this fun kind of collage paper and this cool little scallop. It kind of brings in all of the colors that I'd like to use, really bright and shiny, kind of more springy than summery versus fall, but that's okay, because I really would like bright things and happy things in my life right now. So I'm going to take that gorgeous, it's not a, I can't think of what the name of it is, almost like a, not a mesh, it'll come to me, but like a gauze, we'll call it a gauze. So I'm just going to rip that up a little bit so it's nice and thready all on the edges, and I'm just going to grab some more of those papers And I'm just going to start compiling a little collage bundle. So that's what I'm going to do here. We'll throw on some music and I'll check back with you in a couple. So now that we have the start of a little bundle, I'm going to grab this die cut and cut out a tree since that's part of our prompt. And while I'm off camera doing that, I'm going to remind you to head on over to Instagram, post your artwork using that hashtag so you can win one of our giveaways. So now I cut out a couple of trees in different colors, but I decided to go with the black because I felt like that kind of popped more. And then I'm moving that gauze up to the front because all of the papers sort of the tree kind of got lost in that. So I'm just rearranging the layers. I hadn't fully glued anything down, but that's what I'm going to start to do here next. And then I thought, oh wait, I'm going to use my Muji and I'm going to write some stuff that would be really cool to bring in that black. And then I put the stuff back and decided, no, not going to do that. So we're going to go back to just starting to glue down all of the collage bits. And now that we have most of those bits glued down with either the glue stick or the A-leans, I'm going to throw some of my journals on top of that and let it chill out so it glues down really well. After I got that all glued, I found a couple of those hearts that were inside of the tree, and I thought it would be really fun to kind of add those as accents on the page and, you know, just give it a little bit more interest. So that is what I'm doing here. And I love that about creating, where you just kind of glance over and you happen to find these little bliss bits. That's what I'm going to start calling it. Maybe I should hashtag it. What do you guys think? So you find these little bits that maybe could have been trash or, you know, just you were going to throw them away or you didn't want to use them. And then you go, wait a second, I could throw those on the page. And now you've taken trash and made it treasure. So now it's like little bliss bits on your page. So once I have that down, tea bag is the next prompt, and I thought, oh my gosh, I always have a cup of tea, and this just happens to be a wonderful sentiment, and so I decided that is what I was going to do. So maybe it's a little bit cheating because I'm not using an actual tea bag, but we're still going to roll with it anyways, and I'm going to call it good. And it's my journal, and you know, we can roll with it how we want to. So never be afraid to journal outside of the proverbial box and just do what feels right and resonates for you. couple of those extra trees cut out, I found one of the little craft paper hearts and I added that on top of the sentiment, which was kind of cute. And now I've got some of my grungy awesome soft pastels, and I have a cool green, and I'm just adding a little bit more color and texture around the outside of the page. Now, I really wanted to use that Muji. I love bringing my fountain pens into my artwork, so I'm just going to go around this 2 times. And then I was like, nope, I like 3s. I love the number 3. I was born on a 3rd day, so I'm going to go with 3 times around just to kind of give the page a little bit more of a finished feel. And as I was sitting there, I was like, you know, let's throw on some splatters. You can never go wrong with splatters. So I have that blue, and I'm adding a little bit of the splatters with that. And then I added a little bit of black, and I mixed it with that blue to kind of make a really beautiful kind of a chalky, chalkboard sort of grayish black color. And then I wanted to add a little bit of a lighter splatter as well. So this is sand, I believe, from Dina Wakley, and I'm just splattering that on. And that is going to finish up today's page. Super quick, super easy, so much fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and don't forget to go run over to Laura and Nicole's channels to check out and see how they use this month's prompts to create their video. Don't forget to always lead with your heart, follow your light, shine it bright, and until the next time we get together, happy creating.